This is the before. Definitely has just been kind of a dumping ground. It's never really been given the attention it deserves, and honestly.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because today we are going to be remaking my entryway. This has been a project that I have been wanting to do for all of 2024. Well, honestly, since we moved in, but I made it a goal to do it in 2024. So here we are in the last month of December getting this done. I will say I've started buying stuff in October, so I didn't wait till the last month to start, but that's just when this video is going to be totally finished. But I am so excited. I have been saving up money here and there for this project, so I have saved up $500. So my challenge is to be completely redoing this entryway for under $500. So if you guys are interested in seeing me accomplish this, then just keep watching.
Okay, here's what the entryway looks like right now. Nothing spectacular whatsoever. Ignore that. But this is the little console table I've had for quite a few years now. I got this for our first apartment with these baskets where the blankets are overflowing. At the time, I loved the white and black contrast, not really my vibe anymore. And then this shoe thing, which this actually goes to be part of the storage that we have in our guest room. So once we get what we're getting now, we'll be able to get rid of that. And then there's just the little key thing that needs to obviously be cleaned up. So this is the before. Definitely has just been kind of a dumping ground. It's never really been given the attention it deserves, and honestly this area bothers me and I don't think it's very functional. So we're gonna redo it. I'm very excited.
Okay, I'm so excited because the first piece of our entryway makeover has arrived today. I'll pop up a picture here, but it is this shoe cabinet. It's got like 4 little drawers with shoe dividers in it that I have been having my eye on for probably about a year now. And for Amazon Prime Day, it actually went on sale, so I snagged it up. It is here. Today we're going to be attempting to put it together. Hopefully I can do it without Jacob, we shall see. But let's go ahead and try and get this console put together.
Okay, this is what the entryway is currently looking like. So we got this out of there. Don't mind those shoes, they're supposed to be in here, but it's raining so they're drying. I'm not gonna lie, I do think this is a little bit small for the space. However, I like it so much, I'm just gonna make it work. Let me zoom out. Obviously this is in 0.5, so the angle is a little bit off. I got this mirror for here. I do think it's a little bit small. I'm gonna try ordering a different size and then return this one. I'm thinking maybe like a tree will help, you know, kind of clean up this space, or not even clean it up, but like fill it out anymore. And then I did get a rug. And then if you guys have any idea, I'm kind of thinking tree here. And then I don't know, I need something maybe to try and fill this space up. If you have any ideas, let me know. This is how it's currently looking. I do have to laugh. I had to take some of these out. So like this is primarily my shoes. This is like my shoes. These little cabinets are a little small, especially for like Jacob's shoes. Like this is just his rubber boots. That's the only thing that fits in there. And then same here with his work boots. So that's the one con, is it's a little bit small for like his size shoes, but everybody else's I will say fit decently well. But here's the update. I need to show you all what I got when I went shopping with my grandma. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, here is an update on the entryway. So my stepdad came over last weekend and he helped me hang this super cute gallery wall, and then also this mirror, which I don't know, we have mixed opinions on if it's too small for the space. However, the walls are super thin, so anything bigger was too heavy, so we're making do. My sister-in-law did convince me that she thinks to help fill this space better would be to get a second one of those, which is over here. Jacob and I put it together last night, so today's task is going to be putting that over here, trying to style this with what I have, laying out the rug, seeing what it looks like, seeing what else I might need to buy, and kind of going from there. But that is the update. So let's go ahead and bring in the other shoe cabinet, see how that fits. We are going to have to do some little maneuvering, because if you can see, the edges have this thing on it right here, And since I got two, I'm gonna want them to be flush. I'm not gonna want like this gap, because obviously that would mean there would be like a, I don't know, 4-inch gap there or so. So we're gonna see what we have. I think we should have some like 4x4 wood that we can place here to support it and then smush them together. So that is also what we are going to be.
This is my go-to trick whenever you're trying to move stuff by yourself. Put it on a blanket and pull the blanket. Okay. So move this one down. I'm gonna try and center it the best I can. Move that one. Push. You guys tell about it not being flush. We might actually have to try and find something. I might stack some books up so we can get a visual. Possibly, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to. We're just gonna use these books for now. Is that the right height? Just about. Definitely a two-person job, but we're gonna try and do it without. Okay, here's what it's looking like now, and I have some of the decor that I've been finding while I've been out, whether I've been, thrifting it or whatever. I'm gonna try and just kind of place some of the stuff on here where I think it'll look good, and then honestly, we'll probably need to buy a few more things just because what I got was obviously only to fill one space, not two. But we're gonna see with what I have, what I can make work. And then I'm gonna have to like obviously do this bottom piece because I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's kind of going in the middle a little bit and it's not super flush. But I want to do this just so I can get kind of an idea, and then I think we'll lay out the rug and see how it's looking. I also definitely need to clean up this area over here, but that's not for right now. So I got this vase at Target, which I think is cute, and then I have these little green things in another vase, but I'm thinking I'm just gonna put these in here for now. I'm not gonna keep these, but I just want to see kind of what like having the green element will look like. I think I'm gonna want to get something maybe a little bit taller. I also did my best to center it, but it's not perfect. And then I had another one of these frames left over from my gallery wall above the couch, so I thought this might be kind of cute. I've seen some people do like some picture layering, so possibly that one. And then I have this print here. I think that's cute. I also have a bowl here, kind of like a catch-all. I know whenever you're doing stuff like this, you want to make sure you kind of layer on height-wise. You want to have a mixture. So I wonder, do we want to put this over here since it's taller? And then kind of have the bowl here. And then I have this other picture. I want to like add in some other textures for sure. I don't think I like. Then I've got these books for some height, maybe. Do we want to kind of put that in the middle? I don't know. I think I liked this better over here. So we'll have this leaned that like that. I also have this little like black vase, which Jacob made fun of me saying it was like straight out of the 90s. So what do you have? So got that as an option. Is that too much black over here though? I do like the no, I kind of really like the idea of the height with this bowl.
feel like I'm missing a candle for sure. And then I'm kind of thinking possibly a lamp here for some height. I think that might be nice, but this is kind of what we're working with. I'm not mad about it. I don't think it looks terrible, but let's go ahead and lay out the rug now and see how that looks. You guys can barely really tell. Let's just do a quick little... This is kind of what she's looking like. I wish I could get a better, like, angle head on, but because of the narrow wall, let me try zooming out. It's kind of what it looks like. Let's go ahead and put the rug out, and then we'll go from there. Okay, got the rug. Let's see how this goes. Okay, then obviously I still need to put some down on the corners to kind of flatten them. Okay, what do we think about the rug? Honestly, I don't know. It looks kind of better in my head. I don't know if it's too much like with the jute with this. Not too sure. I think I'm gonna sit on it or leave it out, think on it, and see what I think when I come back from going to look for a few things for here. But definitely think taller piece for here, possibly like some wood beads, some more greenery for here that's taller. Maybe a candle, that might be nice. I think I'm really thrown off by this little area right here. I like the books because I think they go with it, but I don't love them on the bowl. Good morning, guys. Okay, it's the next morning, and I'm optimistic that we are going to get this sideboard, shoe cabinet, entryway finished. I went to a few stores yesterday to get some remaining pieces, so the things that I was really looking for was a lamp, a candle of some sort, maybe like some wooden bees, like a wooden tray, any kind of like little knick-knacky things I could think of. And I was gonna bring you guys along, and then I got to my first store and everything was just way too chaotic. I don't know why there were so many people out yesterday, but there were. So alas, I did not bring you guys along, but I did get a few things, so I figured I would go ahead and show you guys before we try and finish this off. The first thing I got was from Target, and it was this huge Hearth and Hand candle, which smells pretty good. I don't actually think I'll light it, but I do think it's beautiful decoration, so really happy about this. I am honestly thinking about replacing the little bowl because it's an off-white color and it's kind of like throwing me off with this. Was kind of the vision I had in my head. And then I got this lamp here. Am I obsessed with it? No. I'm not like super in love with like this part of it, the gray or the brown in it. Do I think I can make it work and fit the space and probably get used to it over time? Yes, and it was also a decent price because apparently I have learned I had really expensive taste in lamps. All of the ones that I liked were too expensive. So I settled on this one. Hopefully we can make it work. And then at Walmart, I actually found these little wooden beads, which I think will be nice. And then I also found this wooden tray as an option. So I think with what I have here, we're gonna make the space work. I did go ahead and decide not to keep that rug for a couple reasons. One, just with having animals, I'm just kind of a little worried about it. We don't have really any rugs in our house. I mean, we could probably get some, but that was kind of one thing I was unsure about, and especially because it was like that jute material, so I was worried since my cats have a cat scratcher that they were gonna think that those were similar enough in texture that they were gonna scratch on it, so I was a little unsure about that. And then the third thing was it was actually too tall to where if you open the door, it would get stuck. And then if you pull it far enough away from the door to let it all the way open, it was just kind of off angle wise. So I'm just gonna decide not to keep that, and I don't really even know if I'm gonna go for a rug. So we're just gonna hopefully finish this off without a rug. But with that being said, let's go ahead and put these last few pieces out.
I did go ahead and change out the greenery in that vase with some Christmas florals greeneries that I had had, because the height of having these little stems in there temporarily was really throwing me off. These are actually go into a small vase that I have in my bathroom. I had just put those in there for kind of a visual purpose. I don't even have any like normal greenery for that yet, mainly because as soon as I get this done, it's basically going to be time to decorate for Christmas. So that'll be a probably January task, which is totally fine. So that is in there. My Christmas florals do look really good over there. So let's go ahead and put this rest of this stuff up and hopefully finish off the entryway. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I think I want to start maybe by taking these two things off, because these two things are the things I'm most unsure about, and work around those. This also still has the tag on it, so excuse that. I also hate this seam. Does it have it here? Can I hide it in the back? Maybe. I'm gonna try and hide that in the seam, and you're just gonna have to look at the tag for now, because I'm not 100% confident yet that, oh, wait, but that's there now. How do I fix that? I don't know. I'm wondering if I can take this apart. Wait, here we go. Okay. There we go. You guys are just gonna. Perfect. Okay. Better visual there. And then I really like the look of the layered frames here. I think that's really pretty. So I think this area is looking good. I just need something small here. And we've got this big open space. And then here's my Christmas florals with the tag still on them. I still need to kind of fluff it a little bit, but I really like how it looks, especially because the Christmas decorations that I'm gonna put in here are like a more natural tone. So I think that'll be nice. And then I'm thinking I'm really liking the stacked books with the picture frame. So then I have this space here. So this is what we're working with. Let's go ahead and bring out those few pieces and kind of play around with what we got left. Okay, we got the wooden beads, which I think will take up a pretty good space. Obviously got the tag on it. And you should put stuff in there for decorative purposes. Decorative, that's not a word. Decorative purposes. Do people normally put those on a book? Is that usually how that works? That kind of looks stupid, but do they normally go flat? I don't know. And I don't think I want to put it here because I don't like the white on the white. That's a little cluttered. That is pretty cute, actually. And if I move the picture here, what do we think of that? I think I'm thrown off by these dang beads. So I don't think I want to put that one there. I think it's a little too big to have the candle on the books. And I don't want the white next to the white. I'm trying to space out the color tones, if you know what I mean. I'm really liking the way this frame looks on here and with this. So I think I need to stop touching that and really just focus on these two things in the middle.
Okay guys, I think I did it, pending my, books over here, but are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Pew. Okay. So over here we've got my cutie little floral stuff, the picture. I added this I just needed something more here. I don't know yet if I'm gonna keep it, but I think it's good enough. And then we've got those pictures and then the beads and the lamp. So here's kind of how it looks. If anybody has any comments when I post this and any suggestions, let me know. I already kind of feel like this might end up being too busy, but I don't really want to go back to the store, so I think we're just gonna make it work for the sake of this video. And then you step way back, we've got the mirror, excuse the dog food, and the pictures. So just pinning a rug, but I do think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I think I really liked kind of layering the beads on here. I think this lamp will work. I think these two things right here are the only unsure things, but overall, I think it looks really good. I've been wanting to get this area done for so long, so I'm really happy with how this has turned out.
Okay, we're here in my office, and I figured before we ended out this video, I would go ahead and give you guys like an overcap of how much I spent on this little entryway makeover. If you remember at the beginning of the video, I told you I had saved around $500 for this makeover, and that was my budget. I did not want to go over. I was very, very adamant about that. So I kept that in mind when I was doing all of the decorating things. And let's just go ahead and go through everything that I spent. I do have Molly over here, of course, being not nosy, but just trying to get in the way. So if you hear her, that's what's going on there. Okay, let's start with the shoe cabinet, because that was kind of the thing I based all of this around. I had started off with that, and that is what I had actually been wanting for quite a while. So I had been stalking this piece of furniture on a couple of different websites to wait for it to go on sale. And I got it off of Amazon on sale for Black Friday for, I think, I just looked at my Amazon account and it was $113.66. So that was just for the first one. And then if you remember, I decided to get two a little bit later on. So I ordered the second one, which was not on as good of a sale, but it was still on sale for $133.73. And then the next big purchase that I got for the entryway was actually the mirror, which I got from Target. And that was $65.28. And then I also did that gallery wall, which I got that from Kohl's, I believe, on sale for $29.84. I wrote all this down, so that's why I keep looking down. And then I also got the lamp from Hobby Lobby. That was $36.21. The vase, the white vase I got that I put the greenery in, I also got that from Target, and that was $21.15. And then that big candle I got from Hearth and Hand at Target. That was probably the most expensive decor piece besides the lamp, and that was $32.07. And then the last thing I bought were those wooden chain bead things from Walmart, and that was $9.45. The rest of the decor pieces, the frames, the books, I already had all of that, so I was just trying to use what I had. So I didn't spend any money on those. And then I also did not keep that rug, so we're not going to count that either. So the grand total for everything I spent was $441.39, which was about $60 under budget. So normally I always go over budget, so I'm actually really, really happy with that. I think if I would have kept that rug, that would have put me right at the $500 mark. So the fact that I came under budget is really, really good, and I actually think I might even take some of these stuff out to make it a little bit less busy. But I'm pretty happy with the way it's turned out, so I do think that is what I'm going to keep it as for now. So very, very happy that I stayed under budget for that.
So here's the before. And the after.
Okay, I am currently standing in my completed entryway. I am so happy with how it turned out. It looks fantastic, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!